Yo, everybody. What's good? This is your host, Fuego.
Your host, Egypt.
And you're listening to the What the Fuego Artist Highlight Show, the very first one. I forgot that this was our first one, Egypt.
Yeah, man. First artist highlight show, man. It's good stuff.
We're going to have me and Egypt every week. We're going to have some hot stuff for y'all. Entertainment, music, everything. We're going to still bug out, you know how we do. And we're going to have some interesting people on. This week we have La Fin Absolute Dumont. I said it right this time, Jason, by the way.
And that translates to the absolute end of the world.
And yes, I love it. And I did actually they had to do an early interview as they went to Europe. So we're going to run that a little bit later on the show.
Are they a couple? Because
they're yeah. That's his wife. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I went on their, I think it was the Reverb Nation or something, one of their sites, and they had a music video, something about leave me in Detroit or take me back to Detroit. Not just that, yo, but the chick. I mean, I know that's the one of the band members, but the character that the female plays, man. You know, she's on some crazy stuff. If you have the chance to check it out, man.
That. Yeah, I seen it. That's why I was like, because it really looked good, like real. I thought it was gonna be just them in like performance. I didn't even realize they had a video out, and I should have touched on that.
Yeah, man. I wish I had the opportunity to talk to them during the interview, man, because I had some questions for them.
Oh, you will, because they're gonna come on after, and they actually gonna be. They're probably gonna hit this area first. They're gonna do a East Coast tour when they get back in I think 6 to 8 weeks. So they're gonna start off here. So I told them they'll get a chance to like in person meet us and everything, and we'll probably be able to do do another interview. Not probably. I know they will be down for that. But definitely, man, I'm excited to have them back on the show. Give Egypt a chance to let them know what's up. I made a Better Way. I sound like homeboy. By the way, let you guys know, like always, our affiliates, jsnlonline.com. Check out the new items they have. The Hot Watch. By the way, Jesse, Egypt's going to really get mad at you if he don't get a watch soon.
Yeah, man, real talk.
But we got the Hot Watches over there. They got the glasses, they got the T-shirts, everything.
Yeah, man. Didn't I see Josiah rocking a polo? They got polos now?
Yes. And I, not for my size, only for y'all little news. And let me stop. Not for me, you know what I'm saying? Jesse hating on big and tall, you know what I mean? Let me stop. I'm just joking.
Well, you got to have like 18 yards of cloth to make that, so.
No, but truly, he'll do whatever you want, man. He'll, just hit him up, jsnlonline.com. Definitely hit Jesse and the rest of the crew up. Y'all already know Vablock. You know what I mean? Vablock is doing it big. Got Josiah heading that up with Chief Red as his artist, and Chief is nasty. And we'll get into that a little bit later.
I'm looking forward to that.
Matter of fact, I'll finish up and then I'll ask you this question. But also Superfly 64. Y'all already know they got the sci-fi, comic book, scary movies, video games, everything that you will want if you're like me and you're into all of that stuff. And I'm pretty sure most people are. Something I just mentioned you're into. So hit up superfly64.com. But my question, Egypt, I don't know if you ever heard Chief Red.
I haven't, man. I've been hearing about him, but I haven't actually heard his work, like his music.
I know I have a track that he, and I'll pass that along. It was actually a feature, one of Josiah's features. And I believe it was remember 2 Shots and 1.
2 Shots and 1.
Yeah, I will send that and let you check it out. We had it on playlist for a few weeks earlier in January. So it's hot. I mean, dude got rhyme, young boy, man, too, and he's nasty. So we definitely going to be working, passing him beats, of course. If you need beats, you need to hit up Big Egypt, definitely. You need to hit him up.
Absolutely.
And by the way, the reason I didn't give the real quick, I have to give some people a piece of my mind. It's this little, I'm a curse, bitch group that likes to hack people.
Oh man.
Okay.
I wouldn't even sweat it, man. Don't even worry about that.
All I'm saying is that, yo, I got y'all. Y'all got one, but we got y'all. We back. We better. That's what it is. So come with it. That means that when we get hacked or when you come maliciously at us, that means that we doing something good. And you know what I'm saying? You hating. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say on that.
It was probably some dude somewhere in a dark room with a hot pocket and, you know, a little laptop hacking away into little websites just for shits and giggles.
First off, whatever I do on Saturdays, let me stop.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, that's funny.
But we got some things, man, going on in this show. We gonna it's probably gonna make me and Egypt very mad, and of what some of the topic.
Nah, man, it won't make me mad. It's amusing, I'll tell you that much.
It's stupid, but anyway, we're gonna go to a track and we're gonna come back.
What's going on? This is Fuego Beats from Fuego Beats Radio, and I want to tell everyone to check out the greatest sci-fi radio station out, Super 564 on Blog Talk Radio. They have the best topics, including sci-fi films, comic books, video games, and they even have a featured artist segment for musicians weekly. So if you have an obsession with sci-fi films, music, or video games like me, then this is the station for you. Make sure you check them out on blogtalkradio.com/Super564. That's blogtalkradio.com/SUPAFI64. All right? And remember, stay connected.
Good, what's good out there? It's your host, Fuego.
It's your host, Egypt.
And you're listening to, once again, the What the Fuego Artist Highlight Show on Fuego Beats Radio. One question, Egypt. Are you still... me and Prophet want to know, you still eating air sandwiches? Because...
Yes, absolutely.
The situation was that last time we seen you like that, this dude was going hard on some grease ball sandwich and onions.
When is this? What are you talking about?
The bloomin' onion joint.
Well, who? Okay, check. Who
I
ordered
did.
The bloomin' onion?
I did have some.
No, who ordered it though?
Oh, we know Prophet did. You know?
Okay, so see, Prophet is a hypocrite, man. He's a hypocrite. You know what I mean? This dude, check it out. If you step into this guy's car, you swear he bought it like 5 minutes ago. Brand new.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Like, he keeps his car spotless and got the smell good going on and everything, right? Me and him had a conversation about this one time, and he was
on the show.
No, well, on the show and, outside of the show.
Yeah.
But he was like, yo, Egypt, man, you got to eat junk every once in a while, man. Your body needs a little bit of junk every once in a while. I was like, oh, for real, Prophet? Okay. And I was like, yo, I noticed you keep your car spotless. And I was like, yo, why is that? He's like, well, you got to keep your car looking good, man, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, your car needs a little bit of junk every now and then. He's like, no, man, that's different. So this dude, Prophet, I'm coming at you. What's up, man? What's good?
Oh, y'all going to go back and forth, and that's good. So I know next show when he's on, he's going to go. You know he is.
Nah, man, it's all love, man.
Oh, of
Prophet,
course.
Man.
Of course. I was just wondering because I was like, yo, I'm not sure what this dude eats. Because me, Yvonne had asked a question, and I was like, I'm not sure what Michael eats because when I seen this dude eat bread, that was like, what?
Well, I don't know who Michael is, but I know Egypt.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Yo,
I know Egypt eats, food that he likes to eat. So,
Yo, I kept going. Anyway, yo, go ahead with that subject, man. That's gonna make me that annoyed me.
Man, have you? I guess at this point I already know the answer to this question, but it's a rhetorical question. This new Harlem Shake craze, man. Like it's more like a Harlem,
stutter.
What in the hell is that? But. Yeah, man, I caught wind of it last week. I'm late. I know I am. I'm not up to date with my YouTube and social media. But I follow this dude, man, or not follow, but I watch this dude's vlogs, man. This guy's name is Timothy De La Ghetto, aka Traffic. And not his latest video or his latest vlog, but the one previous to that. I went to check it out, man. And it's got some, some club / house music. I don't even know how to describe the music, man. Some music playing in the background, and it's a dude with a mask just humping around and just wiggling around and stuff like that. And then, the hook of the song says, do the Harlem Shake kind of thing, stuff like that. So, you know how YouTube suggests other videos in the side panel. So I saw other videos that were titled Harlem Shake this, Harlem Shake that. So I clicked on 1, 2, 3, and then I was like, yo, this Harlem Shake stuff is all over the place, man. But I gotta give props to the dude Tim De La Ghetto, man, because out of all the stupid videos that I saw, his video was the first one that I saw where anyone in the video was doing anything remotely close to what the real Harlem Shake is. If you watch the original, like the first video that started it all, it's just some dudes in some weird costumes, just like wiggling around and humping and doing stupid stuff. But his video was the first one that I saw that actually had something that even resembled the real Harlem Shake. So props to him for that. But in any case, how do you feel, man? I already know how you feel, but let the people know how you feel about this.
I feel that it was stupid. I seen it. I was like, this is ridiculous. You bite off of something, you know what I'm saying? You thinking you're going to do something, it's different, but you think you're going to add. Like, I always say this. You can add to something and, pay homage and add to it, but when you straight completely change it, you can't name it the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that got me is they did that and they named it that so they can get views. I'm not stupid now.
Well, no. Because
I think the thing. So.
This is what I gather from.
Go ahead, because I know how it started too. But go ahead.
Right. Well, I mean, I could only assume from what I've read. You know what I mean? But from what I understand, is some dude who makes beats. He's from the Bronx, I think. He's from somewhere in New York. I think it's Bronx, right? Puerto Rican dude, and he's into this house music. That kind of that genre of music. So he made this track, and he uploaded it to YouTube. And I think some like little kids in Australia heard it. Like, it was still on some small time stuff, right? Like, it wasn't even viral or really popular like that. But they listened to it and they heard Harlem Shake, and they're like little kids in Australia. They have no idea what the Harlem Shake is, so they make up their own little thing of what they think the Harlem Shake might be, right? And they make a video of it and they put it on YouTube, and then, people start copying. And next thing you know, you seeing people with, masks humping each other and stuff like that. And now that's the Harlem Shake. Well, it's not the Harlem Shake, but that's what they, saying is the Harlem Shake.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. And the thing that pisses me off, though, about the situation is because the originators of the what we called and growing up in the late 90s, early 2000s, the Harlem Shake is now, they're not young people. And even some old people that truly didn't know that, because there's people I talked to at my 9 to 5 that thinking this is what it is. You see what I'm saying? They're not realizing where it came from and what it is. So now this crap is now trumping what it was really about. And I'm not gonna go off on a tangent, talk about the game now and all like that. But I'm just saying that this right here, it just annoyed me that it's stupid. But what I like is I put the video on that Josiah and a couple of other people had on there that they was doing that little stupid dance in the mask, and all of a sudden it was a group of some teens that really rocked the real Harlem Shake. They put their little twist on it, though. They had their twist on it, but that joint was real. And then my question was, what happened to dance crews like this? I know they exist. Jabberwockies is one of them. That was official. But I'm just saying, like, what happened to, and I'll talk actually on the next segment. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. But finishing, I'm feeling you trying to do something different. And the dude didn't know it was going to go viral like that. I'm pretty sure.
Check it out, son. Do you know that song or that track or whatever you want to call it is now number one? It is number one. If you go to billboard.com or whatever it is, and you check out the Hot 100, it is number one on the Hot 100.
Yo, first off, on this video, I seen Frank. But anyway, let me stop. This dude like him with a long beard on this one. They like interviewing people in New York about it. And it's just,
yeah, I know who you're talking about too, because I saw that video.
He was like, "What?" Right? Yo, that's but funny. Yeah. But yo, we'll finish this. I'm gonna go to a track now, and then we'll finish this up though.
Here to have fun, get lost in the dark for free. What up, baby? I turn around with the music loud, go and bend that back for me. Bend that back for me. It's time for the new generation. Baby girl has got me thinking. Put those glasses up and pump the bass up and turn it up. This is the way my party rockin' beat go. You can have it all. Listen right now, give it up, lose control. From the window all the way to the wall. If you're sexy and you know it and you really wanna show it, put those hands in the air, just do it. We about to shut it down, rep your city and your town, drop it low. That crazy ghost, do it and do it. Back to the floor, if you really want more, you can rock this beat all night. Set the roof on fire as we make things hot. We just here for a really good time. Yeah! Grind to the top and rock that anthem. strike a pose and set off my cannon. It's like a birthday party, we're about to get it started. So turn it up, 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 now crank it. Just turn it up, 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 up, up. This is the way my party rockin' beat go. You can have it all, you can have it. Listen right now, give it up, lose control. From the window all the way to the wall. If you're sexy and you know it, and you really wanna show it, put those hands in the air, just do it. Do it, girl. We're about to shut it down. Rep your city and your town, drop it low. That crazy goes stupid and do it. You can have it. Sexy's what you are. I know the way you shake it, baby. You will be a star. I ain't being disrespectful. Wanna hold you in my arms. Wanna feel you. Wanna feel you. Wanna give you all my heart. You can do it with the lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on. You can do it with the lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Do it with the lights on. This is the way my party rockin' beat go. You can have it all. You can have it all. Listen right now, give it up, lose control. From the window all the way to the wall. If you're sexy and you know it, and you really wanna show it, put those hands in the air, just do it. We about to shut it down. Rep your city and your town, drop it low. That crazy goes stupid. This is the way my party rockin' beat go. You can have it all. Listen right now, give it up, lose control. From the window all the way to the wall. If you're sexy and you know it, and you really wanna show it, put those hands in the air, just do it. We're about to shut it down. Rep your city and your town, drop it low. That crazy goes stupid and do it.
Yo, we are back on What the Fuego on Fuego Beach Radio. I am your host, Egypt. I'm on the line with Fuego.
Yes, sir.
And Knowledge.
What it do?
What's going on, man?
Hello.
It's been a
And
bit.
shit.
Stupid as shit, yeah.
Was
I'm alright, man. You know, same old, just working, trying to get that dollar like the next man.
I
That's
feel
what
you.
it is, man.
Yo, that's what it is. But yo, we gonna get back to talking about this whole new Harlem Shake craze that's not really new. Matter of fact, you know, we wanted to know what Knowledge got to say about it. Did you get a chance to check it out?
Yeah, I actually just checked it out and whatnot. I had seen one that was like the Maryland campus. They had like a little flash mob at the Harlem Shake, and it just looked like a bunch of shit. I didn't understand what's going on. I'm looking at like, where's the Harlem Shake at? All I see is that. I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're trying to bring something back, but they're not doing it the right way.
I mean,
That's 'cause
yeah.
They didn't know what it was, man. Like I said, the song that's playing in the background says "Do the Harlem Shake." So some little kid heard "Do the Harlem Shake" and they had no idea what that was. So they just
started shaking.
started shaking. Yeah.
Basically.
The only thing, and I don't fault them. You know what I'm saying? I'm faulting all these fools that know that that's not right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm faulting all these fools that know you know that ain't right. You know that you shouldn't say that. Like, stop.
If you're going to have a song called "Do the Harlem Shake," at least have a video to go along with it and show people how to do the Harlem Shake.
Yeah.
My new dance is called Watch Fuego Smack. And every time they do something, I'm telling you, watch. Y'all gonna see that joint. Cause yo, I mean, you know, and they gonna call us haters. I'm trying to tell you. They're gonna say y'all haters. They do it already. You know what I mean? They give me that. They don't say it, but they give you that you a hater look. You ever seen that look?
And it's fucked up because nowadays anything that you don't like, people can just say you're a hater, and you're going to give majority of the crowd to go on the person that says that you're just hating.
Yeah.
Instead of other people seeing exactly why you don't mess with why you don't mess with that thing.
Exactly, man. That's what, man. Crazy right there.
I mean, well, what are you gonna do, man? It's not just with this, man. It's with a lot of different things, man. If you look at the real, you know, the old guys, the older people, you know, there's people out there, you know, that don't like hip hop because when they were coming up, hip hop was, the
Real hip hop.
Well, no. What I'm saying, when it was new, when hip hop
Yeah,
was new and
yeah.
it first came out, you had the older heads back then saying, "Oh, what is this garbage? What is this
Oh yeah,
nonsense? Blah 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 blah."
Oh yeah.
Just like we're saying right now, what is this garbage? What is this nonsense?
exactly. I mean, I feel you, and I definitely feel you on that. I just don't feel like we so old though, because I don't think when hip hop came out, a 29-year-old was saying that. I think it was more like 50, 40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you're right on that. That anything new, there's gonna be your group of old heads that's gonna say that's whack. That's just what it's gonna be because they just want to be stuck in their time.
And aside from the fact that they're discrediting the Harlem Shake, it's
Yeah.
stupid. Like
That's what I'm saying.
even if it wasn't, even if the Harlem Shake had nothing to do with it, like what are you doing in the video? I don't I don't understand that. Some people find it entertaining. Yeah, I don't know.
Some
So-
people find Gundam style entertaining.
Oh God, please
Yo,
don't
real
get
talk,
on
yo,
that.
yo, real talk,
You
yo.
gonna start
yo,
him, yo?
No. Look, my little cousin, I was helping him with his math homework. Check it out. I was helping him with his math homework,
Oh
and
Lord.
we were done. And he was like, "Hey, look, watch this new video that I saw on YouTube." I was like, "Oh my God, here we go!" Because he's always finding some weird stuff on the internet. So I checked it
Yeah.
out, and it was that Gangnam Style stuff. And I looked at him. I said, "Yo, what is wrong with you? Where do you find this stuff, man?" But sure enough, that's the first video on YouTube to break 1 billion views. That video has like 1.5 billion views right now.
And why?
Wow.
That's all I'm saying is why. And because I'm gonna tell you, like we talked about this before. Knowledge, you know what I'm saying. Your first time back for a while, you know what I'm saying, or from a while ago. So I said it before. I said that what they're telling people is when you see all this clown stuff, and you see all these people viewing it, they doing the clown stuff on purpose. They don't just do, they doing it for a reason because that's why they put it out there. And what's happening is that what they're telling you is that all of y'all are some asses, some stupid fools. So we know when we do something stupid, all you idiots are gonna roll with that. That's what they're really telling you, that the public is stupid, and that's just what it is. I mean, and hey, you're living up to it. Every time.
Why did Jackass, the movie Jackass, make so much money?
Because people want to see people do jackass stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Now, shout out to Hollis because he's been doing jackass stuff since the '90s, and he ain't. He should have been the main
Shout out
one.
to Hollis.
Yeah, he should be called. I should have told him about the show. I forgot to tell him that we was doing this new stuff. But yeah, man. I mean, seriously, can you not see your man Hollis in that, doing that,
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah.
falling out of trees? Tell me y'all remember that.
Oh man.
Oh, we gotta tell the story.
Flying off of the bike and stuff I remember
This
that.
story, everybody, shout out to Hollis, by the way, down in Miami right now, chilling. This dude, okay, Mark, our good friend Mark, kicks the ball in the tree. Tall tree. Knowledge, you know this story.
Of course, I know the story.
Okay,
right?
and that's what I'm saying. So I'm just telling all y'all, like Prophet may not know this, and Jay, and then the rest of the listeners out there, they may not know. So Hollis, he climbed. He says, "I got it." So, so we say, okay, because I'm not climbing the tree. He climbs the tree. We don't hear nothing for a little while. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Then all of a sudden, we see the ball come slamming out. And then maybe I'm going to say a good 5 to 6 seconds later, we hear mad branches breaking. And we see this dude come falling like he got thrown by God down, like he the devil. And it was he cannot live this down. This had to be, this over 20 years ago. And this dude and Egypt is going off.
Oh man, yo, I remember that day.
Dude,
It's too funny.
that dude did a bunch. I mean, flipping over handlebars. And that was your bike too, matter of fact.
No, it was Peter's bike
Oh yeah.
and my bike. It was everyone's bike except his.
I know, right? But I don't know, man. That this whole thing, man. I'm telling you that it's just gimmicks. That's all it is right now. It's gimmicks. Like you'll never hear from half of these people again doing all the fake Harlem Shake stuff, or not even that, but with the I'm not gonna call that dude out in this show. I'll call him out next show. And Anyway, basically, I'm just saying that, this is going to die down like Egypt said, and then there'll be something else stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I'll hate on it again. And then it'll die. And it'll keep happening. You know what I'm saying? All I know is a lot of things, of course, they say history repeats itself. We see the skinny jeans. And I'm just so glad that none of my people, Knowledge, Egypt, none of them have went to the skinny jeans. Because I'm tired of seeing dudes in their 30s in skinny jeans. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
This dude Fuego is fronting because he owns like 18 pairs.
First off, for my big ass, if my big ass wore skinny jeans, there's a problem. There is a problem, and you need to do something with me.
No, the problem would be is if they even made skinny jeans for someone like your big ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
no bullshit.
But the worst thing I seen was a dude. Did you see that post that I posted? The dude was wearing skinny jeans on top of skinny jeans.
Oh,
what?
Was he on the subway?
Yes.
That wasn't skinny jeans though. That was just like regular jeans that he
had
on a pair of jeans, and then he put on some baggier jeans to put over.
Oh, that looks skinny to me. I was like, yo, that looks skinny.
I mean, anything that's down over by your freaking knees is gonna look skinny.
No, that joint look extra skinny. It look like y'all. And I'm tired of that too. By the way, you cannot be a thug. Just let y'all know when you have skinny jeans on, you can't do it. Okay, so I already know you don't have a gun. There's no way you could put a gun. So you're not thugging it. You're not doing it. So relax. You know what I'm saying? I always ask, like, I'm not going front. I was in the store. Matter of fact, shout out to I'm not the mall by us. You know what I'm talking about. But I was in the store, and I see this group of. I'm sorry. That story sucked. This story right here though. This dude was rocking. And if y'all know what I mean by Yvonne's cousins, I don't have to say no more. Don't want to disrespect nobody, but y'all get me.
Okay.
Was rocking the skinny jeans, sagging, all of that, and they act like they was tough and didn't want to, move like out of my way. So I was like, excuse me, loud, so they moved. And I think I was on the phone with somebody. I can't remember if it was one of y'all, but Prophet. And I was like, this is funny. I said, these dudes in these skinny jeans next to me, they acting like they gangster. But the most they could do, I said, what they going to do? Dance me to death? I mean, I don't know what they going to do. Because they ain't got no gun. They ain't got what they going to do? And it just blew my mind that there's gangsters with skinny jeans. I don't know, man.
It's changing times, Fuego. Changing times, man.
Yeah. Back to 81.
Still, the skinny jeans, though. Come on, man.
I don't know. How the hell did that even? How did it even get started, man? Like, how did skinny jeans even get back into?
We just avoid Lil Wayne.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to go to a track now. Just and come back and speak about that.
100 miles of gunning, real niggas is dumping, fake niggas is frontin'. We warned y'all, we coming. Say hello to the Fuego team. One prick could turn this motherfucker to a murder scene. 100 miles of gunning, real niggas is dumping, fake niggas is frontin'. We warned y'all, we coming. Say hello to the Fuego team. One prick could turn this motherfucker to a murder scene. Murder is service. The takeover's the verdict. The cash money's the profit. These whack rappers just stop it. I'm Jay Lennon at Rocket. I told y'all niggas I'm swinging off that object. I warned y'all niggas we coming. 100 miles of gunning. Looking at your lineup, y'all looking like y'all punting. I knew it. Watch me receive it as I take it to another level. Battle with the devil while pushing on this fucking pedal. Asking God for balance while gearing up for success. No co-signing for Khaled and know we are the best. It's not even a test, I'm putting haters to rest. They still playing checkers, I'm showing off my chest. Ain't nothing left to confess, I'm in the lab like Dex. Now watch me as I flex, I'm running out of my breath. Let it breathe for a second. Fuck rap, I'll overachieve in a second. Live life till I'm underground like music. Don't get mad, it's just me, get used to. 100 miles of gunning, real niggas is dumping, fake niggas is frontin'. We warned y'all, we coming. Say hello to the Fuego team. One prick could turn this motherfucker to a murder scene. 100 miles of gunning, real niggas is dumping, fake niggas is frontin'. We warned y'all, we coming. Say hello to the Fuego team. One prick will turn this motherfucker to a murder scene. 100 miles and gunning, stacking money to the ceiling. Money making murder scheme, I'm about to make it killing. I'm a cheat. What I look like politicking with these pilgrims. Niggas act like bitches cause they always catching feelings. Now you feeling like a superhero, go ahead and talk shit. Superman today, tomorrow you'll be Clark Kent. Straight cats don't get the shit tangled. Gunslinging cowboys that make you levitate. Chris Angel, broke niggas always stunting like they on something. Just to gain a little respect, you'll never get it frontin'. Rappers preach like they the future, I'm like Stevie Wonder. Yeah, I hear a lot of talk, but I ain't seeing nothing. I hear you singing to the fans cause they traumatized. Invite my Nina to the meeting, y'all can harmonize. Line talking about you a gangster, apologize. None of these rappers is hard, man, they sodomized. Must be the way I make it happen, making niggas sap it. Shots fired in the booth, I'm going trigger happy. 100 miles is gunning, real niggas is dumping. Fake niggas is frontin', we warned y'all, we coming. Say hello to the Fuego team. One prick will turn this motherfucker to a murder scene. 100 miles of gunning, real niggas is dumping. Fake niggas is frontin', we warned y'all, we coming. Say hello to the Fuego team. One prick will turn this motherfucker to a murder scene. Say hello, now that's how it's supposed to go. Niggas need to praise me like I won the honor roll. Salute to the real, but these fakes all camerato. Bitchin' from afar, but your side got the antidote. Going in Hannibal, standing on the pedestal. Yelling, fuck y'all, I'ma do what I gotta do. Switching up my pace, I'm so ahead of my race. They can't see me like Ray, but all I see me is paid. So I don't give a damn. It's long, family okay. With a couple $1 million, a nice house on the lake. Now tell them I'm on the way. Coming off the dome, they say I'm in the way. I say I'm at home, I'm so used to that hating. That's just Satan waiting. Waiting to lose my patience. I'd rather go on vacation. Kicking in on the island. Listen to beats and rhyming. Corona line and I'm dining. With JS and now I'm styling. With shades feeling like Tyler. Creator working my way up. It's nothing but a push up. Now this is my shit, I raise up. 100 miles. Gunning, real niggas is dumping. Fake niggas is frontin', we warned y'all, we coming. Say hello to the Fuego team. One prick will turn this motherfucker to a murder scene. 100 miles of gunning, real niggas is dumping. Fake niggas is frontin', we warned y'all, we coming.
Hi guys.
Say hello to the Fuego team. One prick will turn this motherfucker to a murder scene.
Highlight show, and I am here with Egypt and Knowledge.
What's good?
What it do, y'all?
Chilling, of course. So, okay, Knowledge, yo, you checked out the artists on our site. You know what I'm saying? Are you liking the music for the most part?
Yeah, like a lot of artists out there, like they got some right stuff. It's with the games and listen and whatnot, the underground real feel to hip hop and whatnot. None of this so watered down, fake Harlem shaking, skinny jeans shit.
That's what's up. And I'm loving the drive and the passion. And that's what when after this segment we're gonna get into that interview that we had. And yo, I'm trying to tell y'all that the passion out there that I see in the artists that we deal with is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really, I mean, they about the music. And that's all I ask for. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure y'all feel the same way.
I feel the same way, but if you ask any of these artists that we don't like, they'll say the same thing. Oh, I'm into the music. I'm all about the music, yada, yada, yada. So how do you differentiate between the two? I am not, I can't, and Knowledge, Egypt gets mad every time I make a basketball analogy. He don't get mad. But it's like Dwight Howard. And then you look at Kobe. Okay, Dwight Howard is just naturally gifted. And I say an artist sometimes is just naturally they can spit. Kobe is gifted too. But every offseason, he works on this game. That's what to me, the passion, that's how I tell the difference. I can't say the word right now. But that's how I tell the difference because I see that you work on your craft. Whether it be saying, you know what, I'm sitting there doing that gutter stuff and now I got to do something for the commercial, something for the teeny boppers, you know what I'm saying? I got to get on a Justin Bieber track. Whatever you need to do, but you still true to yourself. You don't sell out. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? You rock that Bieber track. You know what I'm saying? The same way you would rock a gutter track, but you just
passionate and you know how to basically mold yourself into something great. So you keep perfecting what you do. You know what I'm saying? You're not just living off just your talent. So when I say that, you could spit and you could sing and you could do all like that, but you don't know nothing about the business. To me, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's almost, I'm sorry, Dwight, but that's like Dwight Howard. He don't work on nothing else. You know what I'm saying? You don't work on nothing else because you know, okay, I'm going to get by, and you think you're going to get by because you can, you know, you have the talent to sing. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have the package. You feel me? That's how I do it.
Look,
like,
not to name drop, especially industry names.
Dwight Howard.
And, you know, I get on the dude every time I talk about garbage. Look, I don't like the dude. I think his shit is garbage.
Waka Flocka?
Oh, don't get me started on him.
Oh.
Okay? But dude, Soulja Boy, man.
Oh, my.
Right? Now, it's no surprise that he's nowhere to be seen today. Okay? But I can bet my bottom dollar that if we had him or if he was on any interview or any show, he would say, oh, music is my life. You know, I live for the music. Music this, music that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But you can listen to his stuff and know that that's not true. I've never really heard him say these things, but I'm pretty sure he would, just, you know, for the sake of, you know, looking good, right? If you listen to his quote, music, it's not even music. It's really not, man. You know, you know, I you know, if I were to answer that question, how can you differentiate between people that are real and people that are not, is listen to their work. You know, I mean, it's really hard to say something's music versus something's not music, because I don't really like saying, you know, his stuff wasn't music, right? Technically, it was music, but is it appealing? Is it original? Is it, you know, something that makes a difference? Does it move people? And I gotta say no. And to me, that's what makes a difference. That's what differentiates between, you know, people that are about it versus people that are not.
Well, that's kind of what he's a. And again, I don't care how y'all get mad about this, but I am talking about basketball. That's like you being a 3-point shooter and that's all you do. Or you on one side of the ball, you can't play defense. He can only do one thing, and that's make catchy hooks.
Okay, look.
That's all he can do.
Well,
I don't
no.
like that.
Okay.
I can't.
Since we're doing basketball analogies, this is a basketball analogy to Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy went and got a ladder and climbed up right next to the basketball
and dunked
and
that
just kept dropping it in. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, again, it goes back to, I'm sorry, I'm gonna lay off the music people for a while, and I'm gonna go to the fans. They the reason. And it's all about money, like we always talk about, because what's the quick buck? Soulja Boy may not have wanted to be a rapper, so he just found a gimmick. He wanted to be an actor, or he wanted to go into freaking the computer business, but had no money. I'm just throwing things out there. So he knew, okay, I'm gonna get on with this, because real talk, nowadays it's easy to get on for that one hit, or like we say, your video to go viral. But maintaining in the game in every era, and mind you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a diehard Jigga fan, but I rock with Jay-Z because, he was there. Even though we talk about dudes like LL and all that, they still be relevant. Like, in their 40s, you know what I'm saying? They can still do things. Nas, you see where they came, you know what I'm saying? When hip-hop was crushing hip-hop CDs and everybody was saying that it was killing our youth and all of that stuff, and they still maintain through the different eras, that we went through, the 90s, early 2000s to now, and even the 80s, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you're still there, it's in you, you know what I'm saying? It's like you said, he climbed to the top, you know what I'm saying, and did that, and I just see that in a lot of people. But back to the artists that we rock with, that's why I like them so much. Because I see hard work in what they do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's originality too, man. That's one thing that I think is, that's one of the most important things to me is originality. Yeah. You know, if there's one thing I hate when it comes to music is that cookie cutter sound. Okay, yeah, for those. No right. Knowledge. You know what I'm talking about, man. That when I say that cookie cutter stuff, man, like nowadays, okay, I'm not gonna name names, but nowadays when you listen to to these hip hop or rap songs on the radio, it's the same thing. All you hear is that pounding 808 and like a super fast hi-hat and like, you know, some instrument in the background, and the 808 is over, like it's overwhelming the entire track. That's not original. You've heard it a million times. Like the first 4 or 5 tracks that you heard, I was like, yo, that, you know, it goes kind of hard a little bit, but now that's all you hear. It's not original. It's cookie cutter. It's like people do what's comfortable to them or what they feel. You know, what they feel. They don't go outside of their comfort zone. If you want to do something that's going to make a difference, you got to take a risk. Sometimes that risk is going to work. Sometimes it might not. Right?
Yeah, no doubt.
But you still got to take that risk. And people are scared to take that risk. They make music that they know is gonna, you know, I guess get a response because, oh, I heard that Lil Wayne track the other day. I'm gonna make something that sounds just like it because I know people are gonna get drawn to it.
Well, there's two things I'm gonna say. Okay, we have one Lil Wayne, we have one Drake, we have one J. Cole. We don't really need another one, so you're stupid. And it's not saying they're whack, you know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you're stupid if you think people gonna rock with you and they can just get the real person. You got a person unknown, you know what I'm saying, Joe Blow for $13.99, and you got Lil Wayne. I think I'm gonna go with Wayne. You know what I mean? That's how it's gonna go in their heads. Also, when you're doing this music stuff, they don't realize you have to reprogram and I always say the consumer on a bit because they only think of it as business. You have programmed the fans and the young people and even the old people to now think this, like you said, cookie cutter stuff is great. You have now reprogrammed them. It's almost like when we see a movie when you constantly hear something, then you're like, you know, you constantly hear vote for whoever and it's in your dreams, in your thing, and you just repeat it. You have to reprogram, and that's why we here, and that's why the artists are here. What we do is now we're reprogramming people to understand that that's stupid. And you need to now figure it out. I mean, real. And it shouldn't be about money. That's what I'm saying. I always say this because at the end of the day, when it's always about money, you're putting business. So you have to go with the gimmick because that is what's going to drive that money. That's what's going to get that radio station to put you on is that gimmick. You know what I'm saying, that you have, and that's not the way.
That's crazy though, man, because back in the day, look, Biggie has some radio tracks, but he wasn't on some gimmick stuff.
Exactly.
Like Juicy. Like take Juicy, for example. That had heavy radio play back in the day. But that's a classic hip hop track right there.
The thing about it, you look at the radio DJs. A lot of the radio DJs, there's not an ounce of hip hop in them. They just on the radio, their personalities.
DJ Khaled. How about him?
I'm sorry for saying him, no doubt. But what about a homeboy that's with, you know, up here with Free Now? I don't remember his name, cat from Hawaii or whatever. I don't know if he knows anything about hip hop or nothing. Really, for that matter.
They have the morning show out here.
Yeah, now, because that was Donnie Simpson's show. Then it went Big Tigger's show as Hot 95.5. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, by the way. But what I'm saying is that you get people involved in this that don't know about this, so it becomes a business. And the funny thing is that there's a movie like that we all watched before, and that's Any Given Sunday. That remember the daughter was all about the business.
Yeah.
The coach was about the football.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Yeah. You got people involved in this that's not about the music. They're about the business because they know this is money. There's money in this. Back when Juicy and all that came out, these were real. I mean, it was Ed Lover in them. Dr. Dre. Not Dr. Dre from Cali, but the other Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? It was them. Flav. You know what I'm saying? You had Fab Five Freddy. All of them. You ain't got those no more. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got them no more.
APMD?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I just seen they behind the TV One joint. Ha ha ha. That's funny because dude, Paris came in Heath's store not too long ago.
I heard Eric has some health problems though.
I heard that too.
Yeah,
man.
like I don't know if it was I want to say his diabetes problems, but anyway, back to what you were saying.
You're not trying to scare me, by the way, everybody. You know I got that drink, and it's not cool. I'm telling you, it's not cool. Every day I have a pain on my liver. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Fuego got me shook. He was talking about me real quick, not to change subjects, but at the beginning of the show, Fuego was getting on me about the food that I eat. When it's all really his fault, man. Because the only reason I started eating all this, you know, stuff that I'm eating right now is because he went and, you know, got into the situation that he got into. But in any case, we're going off topic here. Let's get back on topic.
I'm good, son. But anyway, yo, like I said, these artists that we rock with, you know, we definitely want everybody to submit your music on FuegoBeats.com for sure. Always submit your music. I'm not one. I like what I like. Egypt likes what he likes. Knowledge likes what he likes. That doesn't mean we're not gonna play your stuff just because I say I like a certain type of whatever. That's my personal preference. So submit your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everything is welcome. All genres, hip hop, R&B, folk, bluegrass, whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about the music. At the end of the day, it's about music. And I would love to put Josiah, Garth Brooks, and like just some extreme
Eric Clapton.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? On the track and get it done. But yo, this usually we run a little bit shorter show. You know what I'm saying? But this time, our pilot What the Fuego Artist Highlight Show. So, you know what I'm saying? We had to make this, stretch this out. You know what I mean? And definitely Knowledge, yo. When you can get on, definitely get on.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Because this joint is official, man. I'm liking this. I'm liking the combo, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I'm liking the chemistry right here, yo, for real.
Yo, real quick, yo. I want to give a shout out to Jay. I appreciate, because I heard the show that You Fuego did with Jay and Prophet a couple of days ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So real quick, shout out to Jay, man.
Definitely.
Jay, if you're listening, I appreciate everything you're doing. I'm glad that you're affiliated with the crew. Yes. You're definitely an asset. You're doing your thing. You're helping us out. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
Yeah, appreciate it. Big up to Jay.
Sure. I gotta give a shout out to Jay's husband, DJ Nut. That dude is on the road right now, traveling all around down in Texas, and he's going up the East Coast. Yo, this dude is traveling, man. So shout out to my man for sure. And of course, everybody gotta give a shout out. Of course, Knowledge, I gotta give a shout out. You know what I'm saying, to my man E. Gotta give a shout out to E. And we gotta have E on the show.
True. Yeah, gotta get
that's the security guard from above the rim looking dude.
Oh shit!
Tell him I said it too. Cause he be going at me though. So I gotta go at E, yo. But definitely shout out to my man. And yo, Knowledge, yo, anybody else you want to shout out, man, before we go into this La Fin Absolute du Monde interview?
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to all the fans. Good looks for rocking with the Fuego. Good looks for rocking with Big Egypt. The whole crew. Good looks for rocking with us, yo. Definitely, good looks on y'all.
That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. So, yo, next week we got my man Ricky J on. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually Egypt. That's our first pop artist.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes, it is. For sure. So you'll be hearing from Ricky J next week, next Friday, and you can hit every Friday. It'll be another What the Fuego Artist Highlight Show. So y'all need to check it out. Definitely, if you're in the Virginia Beach area, don't forget to go to and you are a artist that's ready to record. You gotta go to SoulHavenStudios.com and check them out. And I don't know why I said that in Virginia Beach if you're anywhere, but the location is in Virginia Beach in the Aragona area, so y'all need to check them out. So if nobody else has nothing to say, we're going to hop into that interview, and we will see y'all next week.
I'm good. I'll see you guys next week. Get at you guys next week, man.
For sure, dude.
All right, dude. I don't really know.
Oh, Focus. Yo, that's what I want to shout out Focus real quick. Focus, if you're listening, good looks on the graphics, man. If you need graphics done, any logo work, shout out to Focus. I'm done.
And then Prophet, shut up.
Hello, my name is Anthony Ramirez. I am owner-operator of Ramirez Internet Solutions. Here at Ramirez Internet Solutions, we specialize in creating WordPress websites, aiding companies with their content management, and helping create search engine optimization-friendly material for the web. We also specialize in graphic design, logo design, and print marketing, creating all your graphics and designs for your web and print advertising. So if you are a small business startup, or not happy with your current website, let Ramirez Internet Solutions take care of your website for you. Even if you have an existing website but don't have the time to manage it, Let us manage it for you, so you'll be free to do what you need to do, and that's run your business. Contact Ramirez Internet Solutions today at 571-572-0415. Again, that's 571-572-0415. Or email us at aramirez@ramirezzsolutions.com or visit us on the web at www.ramirezzsolutions.com. That's www.ramirezzsolutions.com. Look forward to hearing from you soon.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Fuego Beats, and you're listening to What the Fuego Artist Highlight Show. And I'm on the line with who are you guys?
And Cindy.
Okay.
From Le Fen Absolute du Monde.
Thank you. I just needed them to pronounce that because you know me, I mess everything up. So that's a crazy. Now I'm gonna start right away. Like, okay, what was behind that, and what's the translation? So everybody knows.
You want to tell them, Cindy?
Le Fen Absolute du Monde is the absolute end of the world.
Okay, so I have to, like I said, jump right into. How did you?
Jason.
God, I'll tell the truth. I saw it in a movie.
Oh, well, that's real.
It was in a short called Cigarette Burns that directed, and John Carpenter's a guy that made Halloween.
Oh yeah.
The original Halloween.
Yeah.
And he made Showtime in the early 2000s. Him and a bunch of other big name horror people. I want to say Craven was involved, and Takeshi Miike, the guy that did Ichi the Killer and all those other movies. Okay. They did a series of horror films, and the first one was called Cigarette Burns, and the whole purpose of it was called Le Fen Absolute du Monde. And every time people watched it, it sent them in such a frenzy.
And then themselves.
Okay, that's
and
hot.
So I thought the movie was really interesting, and I wanted to make music that sounded like that movie would be. I wanted to make music that would be the soundtrack to something that insane.
And let us know they are on the Zombie Day soundtrack, so you have done what you wanted to do.
That is exactly what we wanted to be in a horror movie. The whole goal of our music was not to even get signed, but was to just be the soundtrack.
We didn't even want to perform live. We just wanted to make music for movies.
And that's really cool. You really don't hear that much. I respect that like a lot. I mean, you know, because it gets old with the whole performing, but I'm pretty sure you guys like that now.
Oh yeah.
It's,
now we're addicted. Now we get cranky if we don't perform.
We've been home for 3 months, and it's been like fights.
It's an outlet for us to perform, especially because we do tend to go kind of crazy and angry on stage.
It's a very intense show.
Yeah.
No, that is cool, and I know you guys are gonna hit the East Coast again.
Yes.
So I want to get your schedule so we can come out. And I'm really interested. I'm looking at some of the videos I've seen from you guys and your Reverb Nation, and the music is just like I really like it a lot. You know what I mean? And it fit perfectly, like with what the movie that we're working on. Mm-hmm. It just fit so perfectly. I was like, man, I would love you to do the entire movie, but you know, I know that could be kind of crazy.
Oh, man, that would be for us. That would be a dream come true.
But I'll let you know like this: send me more, and we'll get more on it. Like I told you the other day, I really like everything you guys are doing. It's just crazy. I mean, like the lyrics. So, both of you guys write or what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lyrically,
so
no. Cindy writes all the lyrics.
Say it again.
Cindy writes all the lyrics.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah. So
the melody and the lyrics I write. Instrument wise, we both play the different instruments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason's more of the live guitarist, although he with keyboard and
for the orchestration. So a lot of the orchestration is Cindy, but you never really know, and we don't really tell people what we do individually on the songs.
No, and don't. That's what I was just gonna say. That's all we needed to know.
It's always a joint effort.
That's definitely cool right there. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys bounce ideas a lot off of each other. You know, I know how it gets with me. I don't write, but when I write, I get writer's block, and sometimes that goes on and on. Like, I haven't wrote something in like a year because I get frozen, and I'm not sure if you guys go through that. You ever go through that like that bad?
Absolutely.
It's less, I guess, writer's block. Like for us, it's really this visual thing. So we'll watch a crazy film and then be compelled to do a song. One of us will. And then once I get stuck or once she gets stuck, then we hand it over to the next person and go, I'm stuck. So that helps out a lot.
And to be honest, it just seems, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it just seems that one of us may be inspired by some depressing, one sad moment, see something kind of, I don't know, watch a sad movie or go through some depressing shit or something like that. And I think that's why our songs come out so sad. We're never like, hey, what a gorgeous sunny day outside. Jason, don't you feel great? Let's write happy.
Since we're such sad and broke artists, so that's another reason why we don't have writer's block.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you anything like me, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I want to do is choke somebody outside. So I can definitely feel you on that. That just me. And I wish I had like your talents of writing like that. I have to get in the moment, like right where I'm at. I have to like pull over to the side and I have to write something down because I'll forget it by the time I get to where I'm going. I'll just get out of the mood. Like writing is not my specialty, but you guys that sit down and write, and I mean it's like I said, the lyrics. I don't even know how people can't like, you know, what you guys are doing because it's so. I'm not gonna lie. When you look at you guys, you don't see that much. You know, you look for something more upbeat on really like some pop or something like that. But when you come with that music, it's like that draws me in even more. Like I'm like, whoa! I didn't expect that. Like I said, when I first seen you guys, I was like, this ain't the same group. That's why. I mean, I'm sure I emailed you guys.
And that's cool for us. That's not the first time we've heard that. We get a lot. We actually get that a lot, and I think that's kind of what excites us.
Yes.
Because we like surprising people. We have been all over this country in places where we probably should have never been.
Yep.
And
we won't discuss. I remember
most times we'll walk into a venue and people will already have some sort of preconceived idea of what kind of music we do.
Yeah.
And sometimes, a lot of times, they won't even acknowledge us or they'll ignore us and whatever, you know, I mean.
You'd be surprised.
We try not to let it bother us.
You'd be surprised.
But
some of the reactions that we get when we walk in the door and you think to yourself, did you even listen to the music before you booked this?
Right. Like if you were just like, probably shouldn't have invited us to be out here. But anyway, so we'll play and we'll do our thing and then all of a sudden everyone wants
I've never seen a black man play guitar like that.
Oh, you're talking about that. Okay.
And I get that. I'm like, well, you know, I guess that's coming from a good place.
Well, I'm pretty sure you guys get this because I get this a lot. So what do you do? Hip hop? Like as soon as I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Why
I just
is that?
think they don't say anything. They just don't, because they see us walk in with not a lot of stuff. And if you think it's a band, you expect a drummer, so there's no drummer, it's us two.
Oh wow.
So
you know what?
When they don't see the drums, I think they think, oh, it's just hip hop.
Yeah, good point.
Exactly.
And then the first song comes in and like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're like confused.
Especially since Jason starts climbing on shit.
Yeah, jumping off stuff. Cindy's getting hit in the head with a guitar.
Okay, I got it.
Like gnarly
shit. This is what I'm saying. This is the reason why I cannot wait till you guys get on the East Coast because I have to come because I get really excited like that and I'm like lose my voice, everything. It's crazy. And I
like,
really,
when we were in Arlington, people were going. They were like, it was fun because they were yelling and screaming, and they were like, "This is like a punk show." So I was like, this is like a punk show, right?
Was it in Arlington when someone said that they had texted their friend and said, you should come here because you're missing Sepultura and Sade?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like Michelle's yeah, it was that. I can't think of the name of that place, but it was one of the funnest places in
Arlington. I have to think because I can't off the top of my head. I don't really go to Arlington that much.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying.
It would seem kind of like a swanky restaurant.
Yeah, kind of hoity-toity. It was a hoity-toity area. It was an outdoor shopping center.
Oh, okay, so you're talking about like a downtown, like right in the city.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was like
that might be near Rosalind
right across the street to
something.
that Barnes and Noble, big old Barnes.
Yeah.
Was it near a train station?
I
don't
don't
know.
remember.
Oh, okay.
I remember trains. I just remember really nice houses.
Oh yeah, okay. I think I know where you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure once I sit down and think, I'll see if I remember.
It was like Virginia's or Victoria. Oh no, that was in.
No, that was in. We played like 3 spots in the state of Virginia.
Oh really?
And we started in the bottom, so we got to see the transition.
Oh yeah, you will. So, and that's one thing. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go to one of you guys' tracks, and then we'll come back, and I wanna get into something that me and Jason was talking about the other day.
All right.
Log in, FuegoBeats.com, YouTube, Mr. Fuego Beats.
What's going on? This is Fuego Beats from Fuego Beats Radio, and I want to tell everyone to check out the greatest sci-fi radio station out, Super 564 on Blog Talk Radio. They have the best topics, including sci-fi films, comic books, video games, and they even have a featured artist segment for musicians weekly. So if you have an obsession with sci-fi films, music, or video games like me, then this is the station for you. Make sure you check them out on blogtalkradio.com/Super564. That's blogtalkradio.com/SUPAFI64. All right? And remember, stay connected.
Yo, what up? This is Fuego back, and you're listening to What the Fuego Artist Highlight Show. And I'm here with Jason and Cindy from, I'm going to try it, La Fin Absolute du Monde.
Hey-o!
That's what's up. Gold Star.
Yeah.
I get some money. Let me stop. Yo, but we're here talking like music, kids, everything.
Yes.
And just to get back, they have a crazy sound that I have never heard like that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you hear it in movies, people doing horror type stuff, but it's nothing like they do. I promise you, I've never heard something. I mean, nothing similar. Like, I try to compare people. Like, okay, they're like this. I can't do it. And I see on your reverb you have sounds like, but I don't know if I agree.
What does it say? What does it say?
Bjork. Who else? Portishead. I don't know. I think you guys.
I don't think we sound
I think
like that.
certain songs might remind you of, but as a whole, it's definitely difficult to say.
Exactly.
What's funny is I'm from the Bay, the San Francisco Bay Area.
Yeah.
So I grew up on like 80s Bay Area metal, like Metallica and all that stuff, and Megadeth and all those guys, because Metallica's from the Bay.
Exactly.
And also that first wave of Bay hip hop.
Okay.
So Too Short.
Yes.
And those two, because again, I'm from the Bay.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff which is funny when we get these comparisons to like Massive. Like, we like those groups. We love Portishead, but I just don't think I can make a song that sounds like that, because in the back of my head, I want my guitars to sound a certain way, but I want to make sure the drums hit like, it's got to hit like Freaky Tales.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's kind of funny. Sometimes we'll make songs like, I think they'll dig it.
Yeah.
And so it's been cool that hip hop cats dig it, because I mean, I guess they can tell where a lot of it's coming from. It does have hip hop roots. Yeah,
and the main thing that I tell people, because on this particular show, we talk about everything. Like I told you, we have 2 shows, but when we highlight the artists, we talk a lot of music in general. You know what I mean? And the thing I always say is that when it's not bad to sound like somebody or nothing like that, but when you go after something and say, you know what, I want this sound, I want this to be in movies. Mm-hmm. That is, I mean, it's great that when I heard this, I actually said, yo, this is good for a movie. And that's what your goal was. So to me, talk about that a little bit, about what you would tell other artists that are trying to go for, like, they explain that they need to go for something. Like, they need to have some, I guess you could say, like, I don't want to say a demographic. I don't know if you guys understand where I'm coming from. Like, basically, like, you guys said, I want to sound like, we want to sound for this, and then y'all went after it. I deal with artists a lot, and they say, well, I want everybody to like my style. And not saying that's a bad thing, but when you go, when you're you, so you kind of, it's hard for me to put it. It's hard for me to put it.
No, I feel you. Everybody's not going to like you.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody's going to like you. And Cindy and I don't wake up in the morning and try to make music that 14-year-old. But unfortunately, the music we make isn't for 14-year-old girls. I mean, there kind of is a demographic for it. We're still trying to figure out who the market is. I mean, we've played for very old people in Iowa City. I'm talking in their 50s and 60s that loved it.
But you know what, to be honest, it's not like it's not like we start writing with envisioning a certain sound, really. I think it all starts with a few notes, a little idea that we don't know what it's gonna fruition into, but we just kind of build on it, and it ends up the way it ends up sounding, and it's never.
But that's kind of become us.
Yeah.
So I feel what you're saying. You're going to have a sound. Like, you want someone to narrow down, like, what are you trying to do? Who are you?
Well, you kind of...
Are you Rick Ross like today, this. And then you want to be Aesop Rock tomorrow? Like, who are you today? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, who are you? What is your image? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, when you listen to a producer like, say, or the Neptunes, you hear spacey stuff, so you know that's Pharrell. That's him.
Yeah.
That's a good thing when you know you might have a scream, you might have just a little ad lib or whatever that you do to make it know that that's yours. So everybody, when they listen, oh, that's them. You know what I mean? So there's no question. Like, to me, that makes it even better as far as, fan base and all that. It makes it even better. But some of the artists that I'm in contact with, they don't realize that aspect of it. They love doing music. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. Great. I guess you could say gets them a little angry sometimes is when I say, hey, what's your image? Who are you?
Because nowhere that easily identifiable. I think they're that. Everybody wants to think that they're that unique. I know a band. I know bands that any video, and they do everything that they think that people on the radio do, and they get mad when people say they look and sound like everybody else. Well, you do. You look and sound like everybody else. Like, yes. Don't get mad if I ask you what you sound like. You're like, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
The biggest thing I've learned, and I'm pretty sure you guys, hip-hop, stop listening to hip-hop like that. Go a little bit that is out there, because that's all you listen to, so your mind will tell you that. And that's just from because I do music also, and that's what I do. Like, and that's why I told you offline, I told you guys I was doing that. You expand yourself, and that makes you come back to, when you come back to hip-hop, you will have a different sound, but it will be a different sound. Or it might be rock if you listen to, and you'll just blend elements of one. You know what I'm saying? And if you just routinely just listen to the same thing over and over, you will become that. You know, and that's probably the situation that anybody else, because they're listening to the radio, they're doing all like that. I mean, that's what in my
trying to figure out
experience.
What sells.
Say it again.
They're trying, and this is just my opinion. People that do that, and this is just my opinion, are trying to figure out what sells, what works.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I have friends in hip hop, and some of them are pretty successful.
Yeah.
What they've been doing. And they'll listen to some things here and there, but if you ever met big time artists and you ask them about what they listen to, rarely do they know people outside of their inner circle. Because you're just not listening to everybody else. You don't have time to, first of all.
Yeah.
And second of all, you're just not. You know, I don't know what's popular.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I think One Direction, we toured with one of the members when he was in a group called Steel Train. We worked on a kids' TV show called Yo Gabba.
Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. I got to the point that I almost, but at the same time, it cooled down. So I guess you could say I'm like in the middle. Them down, I could do my work.
We went on tour with them for 126 shows.
Wow. Seriously?
Yeah.
4 months.
4 months.
That is. I mean, you guys probably gained a lot of experience, and just it probably was fun. I'm pretty sure it was fun.
We worked on the tour. We weren't performing. We were part of the production. It was
fun.
That's
cool too.
We met. Biz is now like a personal friend of ours. He actually hooked me up with my engagement ring for Cindy.
That's cool, man.
So
that is.
It was a great show. They're great people. For a while, yeah. I mean, I've heard all those songs more times than you can ever imagine.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that we play the same episode 40 times a day, and I can't do it. Like switch it up, you know what I mean? I'm talking about my kids. If I switch another episode, is hell. It has to remember.
Party in my tummy.
Yes,
Party in my tummy.
That's the one.
Yummy. Yeah.
It was in my head everywhere I went.
Dude, imagine. Okay, now that's just your children. I got to see that not with mine, but with everybody else's kids from here to Canada. 126 or 136 times, however many it was. It was a lot. So it's interesting.
Yeah. But that is really cool, man, that you guys got to do that, though. I mean, you guys, you said you wasn't actually in the performance aspect of it too. So that was pretty.
No, we worked on the tour.
You mean work? Okay. So you didn't actually get into it. You just was like behind the scenes still, or
it was an amazing experience.
That's still cool
because we got to stay in tour buses, and for us that was a huge motivational factor.
We don't tour in a bus.
Yeah, in an economy car. We drive in a rental economy car.
Yeah, we rent cars and drive
we keep dreaming about. Oh my gosh, one day we'll have
van.
Yes.
Hopefully one day we'll be in a tour bus. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. When you guys work as hard as you guys work, I mean, I didn't have to talk to you. It's my second time, really discussing stuff. And I like to, as long as I see that you guys work, I mean, I push at full force. Like anywhere I'm at, I mention you guys. I don't care where it is. I'm hosting a few events. I will definitely throw you guys out there. And if you guys ever have
appreciate
things,
that. This is both of our second chances. We're both divorcees. We're both post-marriage, post-business. We're in our mid-30s. Yeah. It's our second chance at life, I guess you can say. We each had the house and the office job, and in our own previous lives that we really feel like this is our time to pursue what we've always dreamed of. And
the fact that people like you are so supportive, I mean, that's huge, because you know, the older you get, the less obtainable a goal starts to become, because you start to see younger and younger people get to higher and higher levels with a lot less talent. And then you start wondering why. You start asking the wrong questions. And for us to just keep doing it and to play these crappy clubs or great clubs, and to play, Pocatello, Idaho, and Denton, Texas, and all these in-between places, all these smaller markets, it can beat people up, especially at this point in your life, because your friends, again, the older you get too, your peers start to look at you like, you're not American Idol yet, so you're not important.
Yeah. Our friends are buying bigger houses.
Yeah.
Our friends are buying bigger cars.
Exactly.
They're getting their lives real straight, whereas we're hustling.
You got to do what you got to do.
I think so.
That's really, that's big. And a lot of, like I said, a lot of artists pass through here, as you guys know, and a lot of the new, I don't want to call them newbies, but that's what they are. I mean, they've just been doing it last 6 months to a year. They can actually hear this and understand that it's a process. I mean, and it's no, just because you do a YouTube channel or something like that, just because Justin Bieber and them did it, I don't mean you're going to shoot to the top tomorrow. and I try to explain that to them. And what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to go to another one of your tracks, and we can actually talk more about this, because I when you guys just said, why with less talent they're like popular, I wanted to talk about that for a little bit.
For sure.
But we'll be back with when we come back from this track. Yo, we're back. Listening to What the Fuego on Fuego Beats Radio, the Artist Highlight Show, and I'm here with Cindy and Jason. What's up?
Hey.
Talking about this that I don't want to hate, but that suck versus that are famous, just are whack. You know, he mentioned that, you know, you're questioning yourself sometime about, well, how did they get here? And they really, I mean, it's visible they're not talented. So I just want to know where you're coming from with that real quick, and then I'll say my piece.
I am a true believer that sometimes it's not about talent, but about how you're marketed.
Thank you.
And how you market yourself.
Yes.
Which is way bigger than talent. Look at American Idol. Not all of those winners are quote unquote supremely talented.
Mm-hmm.
It's karaoke for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they're huge. Carrie Underwood. Who else won?
Ruben.
I can think of any. I think she's probably the Ruben Studdard. Did you say Ruben? But you know, that's kind of another example. You said Justin Bieber.
But other than that, also look at music. Look at trendy music, commercial music in itself.
Music
it's
right
really
now,
dumbed down
it's non-confrontational across the board. I don't care if you are a rapper with the gold teeth and an arsenal of weapons. I don't care if you're a rock dude with fake fangs and a sacrificed virgin hanging in your show.
Yep.
You are safe music for the most part. Everybody is safe and very ignorable. Because now music is made for people that are diddling around on multiple devices.
Yes. And I'm glad that Cindy brought that up. I was about to ask you a question, and then you brought that up. It's true. I never listen. The only radio I listen, and I just like PN radio or whatever sports show. I don't listen. I pay attention to more what everybody calls as underground because they're not on the commercial scene. I feel like obviously we should flip flop. What's out there commercial should go underground.
You don't need a lot of talent.
No.
Fortunately, you don't need a lot of talent. You need to have the trendiest, newest, stupid dance.
Yes.
Or the newest, stupid little dance line.
If you coon, if you're not afraid to coon, there's a job for you.
Coonery. Yo,
if you're not afraid to overly sexualize yourself woman-wise, there is a job for you. Mm-hmm. If you're a white dude and you want to wear whatever's hot in the magazines and throw a guitar on your shoulder, there is a job for you.
Yes, sir.
I'm not saying you're going to be famous, but there's a job for you.
Yes. And we you know, at Fuego Beats Radio, I'm real with everything I do. I don't care if a speaker blows. I'm talking still. I'm keep going. It could be a fire in the back. We'll let all of that play. We're not editing all of that. I like reality for one, and I'm not scared to do something that's like not commercial. When I say that, it's like you're listening to government radio. And I'm not gonna call out 9 to 5, but I work for the government, and you don't know that. It's you. All these guidelines. You gotta come step 1, 2, 3. You can't jump from 1 to 7 like what we do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that. I just, and this is what the radio, I have to have a good hook. I don't care about the lyrics, but the hook has to be catchy.
We were told that. We were told. Someone told us. Someone heard one of our songs, actually one of the songs that we signed the thing for the movie, a song called Cavalier. He heard it in Louisiana. He goes, would you mind if I let some people hear it, some record execs? Like, we don't care, but no one's going to like it. All liked it, but they want the rest of your songs to have hooks. And they wanted to go, you're going to have an 8-bar hook or whatever it was. I forget the how it goes. But, you know, there's a formula to everything.
And I think at this point, it's almost like we do it on purpose, that we do a free form kind of format. Just because when you don't have, when you're not expecting force.
How many times do people go, I love that song, and when the song comes, they go, hey, wait, because they don't know the words, and then they know the hook, and everyone yells out the hook.
That's it. And
mindless music.
That's all I'm saying, man. It's one of those things. Like a hater, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Fuego hates me." I don't hate nothing, but I know if you want, I came to this reality, and I've told my crew, before anything, I did music. I played an instrument. I did beats, all of that stuff. I came to the reality that if I want good music, I can't expect to make a lot of money. If I want to, so what I have to do is now do some podcast because I got to do music, and that's why, to me,
no, you can't think like that.
You scare us.
Yeah.
That's me. No. I'm just saying how I feel about it. When I say, in terms of, you just said you want to do music for a movie. You're successful. That's good. That more so than me working with and again, I'm not hating on artists, but hip hop artists or a R&B singer. I'm gonna have to find some nonsense to put out there for me to launch, get real big as it is now. But when it comes to me and you, or you guys and us, now in there, and I always perform to a certain degree. I don't say sell out and where, as I say, just go all just some nonsense, but. What I'm saying with that is that you guys are doing it the right way. You're gonna be successful because you are doing something else. I don't mean like straight up just say, I'll become a lawyer because I'll put money and I'll do music on the side. But nah. What you guys are doing is good. You know what I mean? You guys are gonna. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna blow up soon. If you're not, I don't even know what y'all talking about. Like, like real. I'm like, what? Like everybody has loved you guys, so but it needs more of us that are like we are, as far as we're going to continue to do that same good music. But I just came to that, like, I was really down. Like, you talk about depressed, I was like, I'm never going to, like, this sucks, you know what I mean? Because when I put quality, the quality anymore. I just need to have a good hook, like you said, a good dance, and a couple of instruments floating in the back. And I'm good.
What's the most popular video right now? The Harlem Shake.
And I'm like, that came back? Because that was when we was in New York in the 90s. What?
Yep. That's what, Cindy said, is that thing from Mace and Puffy, like back in the day?
Yo,
I was
97, like on some real before Big and New York started coming out. And I'm like, and when I saw that, I thought that was just somebody doing some back in the day stuff. That's coming back now? That's crazy.
It's like the most popular thing, and there's the sad part about, if you look at music now in the last, I would say 6-7 years, where multitasking has really come into play, where people are sitting in front of their television with their iPad and their smartphone next to them. It's become a lot more ignorable if you look at it. And that even goes into your techno thing.
Yeah.
The reason why we're hearing so much more of this music that's been around forever. It's not like dubstep is really that new. It's not like these people like Cascade are really that new. They've been around for some time. It's just that in this era of all this multitasking, I got my computer on and my Pandora and my TV's on behind that and all this shit's going on at the same time. I just need music to ignore. All of it is music to ignore. And on the hip hop side of it is just say some words that rhyme, I guess, until you get to the hook that involves throwing something in the air. And everybody is part of their stereotypical role. And it's sad.
Yeah.
I'm a black dude watching Basketball Wives.
Yes. Thank you. I'm with you 100%. Because you fit the stereotype. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Let's just do it. Because we know, because it's about money. It's not about the art. Because like you guys said, y'all are hustling, but y'all still doing it. Just because you're not whatever you guys, at the level you guys want to be on right now, that doesn't mean going to it with dollar signs. You stop when those dollar signs don't come, when you figure, I've been doing this 7 years. Well, I should be Puff now. I should be Diddy. I've been doing this so long.
I think a lot of people think that way, and it's like, no, dude, you got to, at some point, it seems you got to do a little cooning to get to that level. And I don't want it. We played I'll never forget this. We played in Columbus, Ohio.
Uh-huh.
And I'll tell you the two comments It was an Ohio. I'm a huge sports fan. We sports earlier.
Yeah.
Ohio State was playing.
Okay.
In Columbus, Ohio, where Ohio State is.
Okay.
And we're watching college football, this huge sports bar, and there's like a trillion fat-ass big screen TVs. So kind of like an ESPN zone, but with a big stage.
Yeah.
Okay. And the first band goes on, and I'm one of 3 black people in the whole place.
Uh-huh.
The 2 other black people that are there, older gentlemen, really nice guys, older gentlemen. I guess they've been in the music industry for years. Like they were signed to majors back in the 70s.
Okay, yeah.
And one of the first bands points me out in the crowd and says, "Hey, everybody, Obama's in the house." Okay.
Wow.
That was uncalled for. I don't get it, but whatever.
That's crazy.
We get on stage, we do our thing, and the closing band that night had the 2 black guys in it, older black guys in it. And they ripped. They were good. They were really good.
Okay.
Like 70s soul funk kind of stuff.
Okay.
Killing it. And the dude grabbed me. The black dude, he played guitar and he sang. He grabbed me and goes, "Hey, this is huge what you're doing. This is huge. You're going to be on Jimmy Kimmel." He goes, "If I'm on TV, something's wrong." He's like, "You're blowing up."
Yes.
And it kind of fucked with me because I'm like, this cat has been there. You know, he played with all the big legends. And he's taking me. He doesn't need to take me aside. I opened for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as I walked away, I'm watching the highlights of the Ohio State game, and there's a white man sitting, standing maybe 6 inches away from me.
Oh, yeah.
And he's showing a black dude run for a touchdown, and the white dude yells out, "Look at that monkey run."
Oh, wow. Wow. That is wild, man. That is really crazy. And I mean,
those are the challenges that we face.
And it's crazy, and you don't really see that, and it's sad because we all say we're over that because it's 2013. Not in every place.
Not at all.
Even me,
Not at all.
even with me, I've gotten some real inappropriate comments. I mean, it's still very racism is still very present.
Oh yeah, somebody yelled out, "Japanese pussy sideways." Yelled it out.
I'm gonna tell you, man, that is not cool, and it's one of those things that I'm not even gonna lie. Here in Northern Virginia, I never received, I guess you could say that I noticeable like straight up racism till I came to this area. Then I figured out, oh, every damn freaking Civil War was fought right here. So I'm like, oh, now I get it. But it's wild that it's still like that, but that's what it is, and that's why I definitely give y'all all I can't express how happy I am that you guys do this, because this does inspire me, so I don't continue the thought process of, okay, my music is just going to be for people like me and you, but it's going to change. I'm really, in my heart, I know it's going to change because, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think bigger than the music also, I really feel like we're on some important journey at not just proving that we play good music, but we're not your conventional stereotypes.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Jason's not gonna rap for you. I'm not gonna sing some R&B shit for you. We're not. Yeah. I'm not gonna fucking. Well, I do travel with chopsticks, but.
Dang it.
But you know, I'm not gonna offer you fucking. I'm not gonna offer to love you long times and.
Thank you.
You know.
Thank you for not doing that.
You know, and to be able to do this at this age, you know, in this capacity as an interracial middle age, I shouldn't say middle age, but aging interracial couple, it's we feel like this challenge is important.
Yeah.
It's important to everybody. you know, and I don't want to make us sound like we're trying to be some sort of superhero or whatever. But I mean, just we're trying to spread a
music used to be
role.
about something.
Yeah.
Across the board, music was about something. It's always been the voice of revolution. It's always been the voice of change. And right now, music is the voice of complacency.
Exactly, and I'm with on that. That's what it is. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go to another one of your tracks, and then we'll be back to wrap everything up. But I do love the conversation. I'm pretty sure everybody that's listening is they're really. I mean, they're gonna start thinking twice about putting on Waka Flocka. I can tell you that. But we'll go to one of the tracks and be right back.
Yours to keep.
Log in, FuegoBeats.com, YouTube, Mr. Fuego Beats.
Yo, what up? It's Fuego Beats. You're listening to What the Fuego highlight show on Fuego Beats Radio. And I'm here with Jason. Yo, what is good?
It's all good.
It is, man. We having deep conversations here, wilding out. We talking about food. Which I'm hungry right now, so that's probably why. My man is making pulled pork, so you know I heard he throws it down in the kitchen.
Yes.
And that's what's up. So what I'm gonna ask him to do is put on a show for us when he's around the DC area, the VA area, and also get in the kitchen. I want it all.
I'm actually known in various parts of the United States because I cooked all over for my food. I cannot lie.
That is what's up, man. I cannot lie. Man, I'm telling you, that is what's good, man. That is definitely cool. I like that. And I also wanted to let everybody know, you guys know already, I'm pretty sure you're listening to the show, so you know to find this show on www.fuego freightbeats.com. I'm forgetting my own website. But so you'll find this artist highlight show. So check it out. We'll be talking about music, and more music, and what music is going to happen during the weekend, what shows you need to check out in your various areas. So you guys got to check it out. Jason and his wife is going to be going on tour soon.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. We're going on tour. This will be our first time together as this group touring in Europe. We're going to start off in the UK. I think our first date is March, but we leave Sunday.
Okay.
I mean, it's a stressful occasion. We're still making merchandise. We make a lot of our own merchandise.
That's good.
We're still booking out a lot of the dates in mainland Europe. We're going to be in the UK like 4 weeks, and then we're going to spend the last 4 or 5 weeks in mainland Europe, France, Germany, Denmark, Croatia. So I'm super excited. I've never seen these countries in real life. Cindy's been to Europe before with another group she was in, but it's a hell of an experience to do totally independent, small label, but us puts the music out. They don't give us a budget to record it, and they definitely don't give us a touring budget. So all the touring that we do is all on our own dime. And we tour a lot. We don't just go out or take 3 weeks off from our jobs. We don't have jobs. So
this is your job.
So we don't in a major metropolitan area. We have great public transportation, and we drive all over North America, Canada included, and we play.
Exactly. So this is the thing I want, and I think that there should be that we were, I'm trying to school a little bit about the up and coming artists. School them a little bit about different things. This is dedication. I mean, you see, this is their job, and they're making it work for them regardless. And I appreciate all of that because there's a lot of hard work that comes in all of this. And real quick, Jason, I wanted you to talk a second to up and coming artists and even artists that are on the grind right now about what I call having doing shows out for zone hometown and actually people excited, outside.
It's hard. You have to. I think the problem, and I'll try to be as quick as possible. I know everything is timed.
That's fine.
I think the problem with it has killed a lot of the footwork that was done. I don't know, talking about the street. It was a whole event. Our day was built around the fact that we were going to try to sell these tapes. We were going to perform in the street all day pretty much. And that's what we did. Exactly. And we had a goal of however many we had to sell, be it 5 or 10. It wasn't a lot because it took us to burn them. This is before CD burning. I think that legwork is gone because people really believe that you can put a Facebook post up and then people are going to show up. Even for your local shows, 100 people say they're going to come and only 15 show up or even less than that. So throughout, and if you're talking about where you're located, which for me is like a mecca, and I say that because I live in California. If you look on California, it's a big state. It's a very large state landmass wise. I live in the Bay Area, which means there's a lot of cities around me, but they're pretty close in distance. The next big place north of me, state-wise, is Oregon. It's like 10 hours away from me. The next state is 10 hours away.
Wow.
And where am I going to play in Oregon? There's only a few cities because it's a very large landmass. Mm-hmm. Next to Oregon is Washington. Mm-hmm. What's in Washington other than Seattle? I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's just Seattle for the most part, and that's 15 hours away from me.
Yeah.
So to play for us on the road, our last tour, first show was in Seattle. It's a really good venue. I think we should play it. And Cindy was like, it's 15 hours away. He's like, oh, it's a good show. Our dumbasses drove it 15 hours. So the next show was in the state neighboring Seattle, Montana. The next show after that was in the state neighboring Montana, North Dakota. Another 11 hours. So we drove 2,000. Now we go to where you're from. I can hit Virginia, D.C., Baltimore, New York,
Yeah.
and I can spread my gospel to all these different places that much quicker. And the word about me gets out. And I'm playing to new audiences every night. That's so huge. You keep playing in your hood, first show, 20 show up the third. You're lucky if anybody comes to see you the fourth time around.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of what I see is a lot of times is you're that's there, and you know, I hate to, like I said, I hate to keep jumping on commercial commercial music, but everybody, we want to change what's happening to what has happened already to music. Forget when we were even on this earth. I mean, freaking the doo-wop groups and all that, and you know what I'm saying, the Beatles and all that. I mean, we want to take it back to what it was about. And yes, the internet could be a lovely, but that shouldn't take away from what the groundwork that it was before. It makes it a little easier with the internet, but that would even make me try to understand why people aren't reaching out more. Even other artists area. I was just wanted you to really hit, on what you said, because I'm hearing this from one of their peers. You know what I mean? That's one of their peers.
It's a struggle. It's expensive.
Oh yeah.
We sleep in our car more often than not. Unless this last few tours, and when I say tour, I mean we come home from about a 4 to 6 week run, maybe for a couple of days, and we go. The last few tours, we hit up a lot of the same markets, so people knew we were coming, couches and floors and stuff to sleep on, opposed to the car, or because it's not worth it to pay for a motel.
No.
Because whatever money you made that night, you got gas. Damn it, you might want to eat. God forbid. In the car sometimes.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is that's why I always mention not only support other artists but with people, because you never know if you come into town. You come to DC, Fuego is like, yo, sleep on my extra room, but build that relationship, because I don't know you. I don't know you. This ain't no hotel. I ain't gonna let you come to where I lay my head with my family. But you basically build those relationships. You do it, and everybody helps everybody. So if somebody's ever in, Jason and Cindy's area, they can hold them down, and vice versa. Now I'm not trying to put you out there. I'm just saying that's just something that might happen. You don't know what could possibly happen. Maybe they'll invite you on their tour somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You never know who you're gonna meet, and we have met some amazing artists on these travels. We've met some great venue people. We've met some great industry people. Old school vets, like I told you, in Columbus.
Yeah.
It's a journey to. I'm seeing the country as raw as I could possibly see it.
Yeah.
When you tour from a tour bus, it's a different world, man. You're isolated. It's you and those people in the buses. When we were on Yo Gabba, it was about 4 bucks, a pirate ship coming to town, and it was just us on these 4 buses. And we got close, and we bonded, and we had fun. But it's so because we don't have that cool bus tour badge exterior. It's just 2 people trying to perform or do their thing in various parts of the country, and we don't know where we're going. Up on the wrong side of town sometimes. There's been a lot of areas I've been in the wrong side, or getting out, talking to people, and make new friends that way.
Exactly. So again, you have to be a people's person with this too, but you got to get out there. That's just what it is. You have to get out there and do it, man. You got to speak to people. You can't attitude like I don't have nothing to worry about. I'm just me, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be, I'm gonna act like I'm better than everybody. And I don't care how successful you get. Person that I've never met this guy, Michael Jackson. I've heard always a humble dude. Always. I've never heard anything. Not only him, but there's a lot more. Artists is an artist in the top. Never That's what you gotta do, and that I'm very, and they know who they are. Always humble, and those are the ones. But there's a few that are not, that I have passed, and that's what will happen to them. They'll get moved on. But I mean, I just wanted to, one of their peers to explain that. So what I want you to do is just let them know how to contact you guys and everything.
Oh yeah, Facebook, Le Fen Absolute du Monde, www.facebook.com/LaFen, Reverb Nation, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube. We got a couple videos people actually like on YouTube.
Yeah,
I guess that's it. I'm sorry, I don't.
No, it's enough. And I mean, we'll definitely with this we'll post a couple of links and stuff like that. And it's been a great show right here having you guys on. We are going to have more on the sports show sometimes, make an appearance and speak to them about some sports. So I already told Big Keith and the crew for Overtime. You guys got to check Overtime out every Sunday. There's a new show. So with that, I mean, like I said, it's great. I hope you guys have a safe and definitely keep in contact while you over there, and those blogs definitely, so we can see what's going on.
Yeah, definitely. Now that we talked to you about it, we'll be writing every week. You'll probably be the first person I see, or one of the first people I see when I come to America that I will have met, because we're going to be on before we hit home.
That is what's up. That's definitely going to try to see what